I enjoy running and I usually run on a daily basis. And I may take breaks for a while, but consistently I'm pretty good at keeping up with my running. And what I do in order to get the most out of my running, I often will turn on a YouTube video with some inspirational speaker, somebody that I follow that I really enjoy listening to. Well, lately I've been listening to Mel Robbins and really enjoy her work. And she bases a lot of what she does on scientific fact. It got me to thinking about something I heard many, many years ago, and I actually got pulled on the carpet for repeating this information in a presentation by a participant who was, let's say, very anal and wanted to know exactly where information came from. And the information I repeated was what Tony Robbins, what a lot of big speakers were saying about a study that was done at Yale University about goals. Apparently, a class in the 50s was followed for 20 years. They wanted to see who wrote down their goals and who didn't write down their goals. What was the end result after 20 years? And the 3% who wrote their goals accomplished more than the other 97%, as the story goes. So I'm telling this story it was actually a Toastmasters meeting many, many, many years ago, about 25 years ago. And one of the participants said, "Where did you get that information?" And I said, "Well, Tony Robbins said it." He goes, "Well, where did Tony Robbins get it?" And I said, "Well, I don't know." And he said, "Do you know that's fact?" And I said, "Well, Tony Robbins said it, so it must be true." Not so. And I'm not bashing Tony Robbins. I'm not bashing any other speakers. I'm just saying that oftentimes we repeat things without really knowing where the information comes from. And what I like about what Mel says is that she said, we found the research on this, and she states where the research came from, more than just an ambiguous Yale University, Harvard University, Stanford University, but she gives the name of the person who did the research, she gives the date of the research, she gives some kind of a reference to it. And it's not that she's doing better than other people in the way she presents her information, or maybe she is. But the point being is, before you start repeating something as gospel, make sure it really did happen. Because otherwise, you might have somebody who pulls you on the carpet and you say, well, so-and-so said it. And it turns out so-and-so heard it from so-and-so who heard it from so-and-so. And it never was a fact. It was something that became an urban legend. So quit passing around urban legends. Find out where information comes from before you state it as gospel. This is Kathleen Gage, encouraging you to subscribe to this channel, and you have a great day, and don't repeat fake news.